Butcher block. Sat down, forgot my blood pressure medicine. Are you back working, buddy? Tomorrow you go back. Coach Play sent me a video of the guy who had the wreck, and he was talking on the show and everything. Seems like he's going to be alright. Seems like his wife's banged up pretty bad, but from the way it sounded, she's going to be alright. She's broke up pretty good. Carver, did you get a notification? No. I figured that. Bud's Coins.
Hee-haw!
Lots of stitches, yeah. But, I mean, all of that can be dealt with, Butcher, man. I'm glad it ain't a lot worse. That's bad. And just a tire blowing out on the interstate caused it all. Bud's got notification. That's awesome. In surgery right now, third surgery since accident. Wow. It's scary, man. That's my tank, bud. And y'all raising redfish is bigger than my other flathead and blue cat members. I got his picture enlarged because the guy's sending me some fish and won't sell them to me. He told me to keep my money in my pocket where it belongs. So, Jason, I got to do something extra for him. He's sending me some platinum Galaxy Tigers, y'all. And I can't wait. He's going to ship them out next Monday. Those things are, I pulled them up and looked at them. They're beautiful. I hope so, Butcher. Butcher, please keep us updated, buddy. Man, I don't like ever hearing that stuff. And thank goodness they said they had their little girl buckled in good and everything. And I think he said she walked away with just a few little scratches. Oh, Buds, it's great having you in here this morning. I still, man, all week since I've got back from Florida, I don't know if it's just the getting back or what, but I still down feeling and everything. I don't know. Yeah, it's a long road ahead. I guess that's his partner who was doing the show. You can tell he was really tore up over it. Ugh. Oh, Coach sent me a picture of it. It was tore up. He said tire blew out. Next thing, only thing he could remember, the truck started fishtailing. Bud, y'all must be the only one got notifications. Lucky to be alive for sure, Butcher. Oh, it's awful, awful, Bud. And man, it happens all the time. Like I say, coming back from Florida, it was pop-up rain and everything. And I seen 2 wrecks coming back. And people drive like idiots, even with it raining, man. They speed and everything. But one ran off the media and luckily stopped in the center of the media, got stuck, I guess. Didn't go on up on the other side of the road. Then the next one wasn't a half a mile down the road. Hit a guardrail where it starts at head on. And it was people gathering all around it. It was tore all to pieces. And the ambulance was coming down the interstate. Oh, Buds, I'm about to go out and do a video today of it. I was worried it burned up while we was gone, but man, they said Tennessee got nothing but rain the whole week. And I got back, it has really growed, got tomatoes hanging everywhere. And I'm going to do an update video here today. Thanks for asking, buddy. Got sunflowers blooming where Carver planted. Yeah, definitely, Butcher. But I was worried it'd burn up while we was gone, but they said Tennessee had a ton of rain. I need to get in there and catch up on all y'all's videos, buds. Man, I've been so tired since I've got back, I still ain't got to hardly watch no videos or nothing. It's just like I guess it's about like what jet lag feels like, but I cannot get stirring. I did work on this aquarium Sunday night. Went out and got it Sunday and worked on getting it all set up. Let me see who that is, y'all. Oh, I don't know. Empty fishy friends.
Hee-haw!
Appreciate you coming in, Empty. Lurking while driving. Be careful, buddy. I got up, came in here and poured me a cup of coffee, turned the light on my aquarium, and gonna have coffee with my friends and stare at my aquarium. Hey, I think this is gonna drop my blood pressure a few notches, y'all. Been short on rain. We had a weird cloud last night. You know, normally our clouds come from the west or the north, and last night we had a storm moving through coming from the east. That don't happen very often. They are, Butcher, man. I ain't lying, Butcher. Last night and night before, after I got it set up, I sat here and had me 3 Cayman Jacks and just watching it. And in my live stream last night, I had me a couple Cayman Jacks. And my white sand from Panama and everything, it's just, man, it's peaceful. Fish on.
Hee-haw!
Thanks for coming in. Yeah, a lot of people's not getting notification. Bud's looked up, got one. It's like a lottery for anybody to get a notification or not. Butcher and all of you, did you see my Boston Bud I smoked Sunday? Man, that thing turned out delicious. 8.5 pounds of barbecue for $7.40. It was good, Butcher. I thought about you when I was making it. Hey, buds, I appreciate you coming in. Like I say, buddy, I'll put a video up on my garden here in a little while. Thanks for coming in and hanging with us, buddy. Everybody make sure you got Bud's Corn variety, y'all. Y'all double check. I've lost like 6 or 7 subscribers overnight. Mike Humphrey said he's lost like 50, Butcher. Are you losing any? I'm afraid they're starting that purge deal again. Man, I'm trying to fight to get to 1,400 and I'm losing a few. I was like 1,330 and I tell you what, man, we all need to get in with Bud's Mark's Aquatics, y'all. That guy's got 39,000. And he was a big reason I went in and watched some of his videos last night. He's the big reason Sand Creek got up there so quick. I don't know how I could deal with it, but it'd be nice to have that problem. Hey, hats off to him, man. That's awesome getting Sand Creek Aquatics like that. And something else, Fish on. It's a lot of people on here you see's got 39,000 subscribers and stuff. They don't even act like you exist and would never take the time to do what he did. And man, I give them all the props I can. That says a lot for a person 39,000 subscribers. And not only was asking for Sand Creek, he was asking for them to help Sand Creek Aquatics too. And it was awesome, man. But believe me, I didn't have them. Believe me, I got Mark's Aquatics now. And he's got some great videos. And dang, he don't even live stream, I don't think, Fish on. From what I seen, he had 10, 15-minute videos. Well, I don't know. I think it's awesome what he did. because I know Sand Creek deserved it. And I know he's smiling down about it. But like I say, I do know some big channels like that I don't deal with because I've been in the rooms before they'd get many people in there and they would still ignore you and everything. Yeah, Butcher, you do. That's awesome, Fish On. Like I say, it's awesome. I mean, he talked to you and did it and everything. I appreciate you too, buddy. Because that's one thing I want. And you know, it ain't going to do no good. But it's just the thoughts and everything. Sand Creek, man, for the way he loved everybody and did everything for everybody, he deserved to be pushed to 1K. I'm hoping he's up there can see and everything, but it just makes you feel good getting them there and everything. Because Sand Creek wasn't worried about his numbers, man. He was worried about all of his friends. Yeah, I know. Don't want no credit for it, that's for sure. All about friends, and I still, hardly a day goes by I don't think about it. I thought about them while I was in Florida and everything. And just knowed them such a short time. But my hat's off to everybody who helped and everything, every single one of you. What would they still kick it over to her, Butcher? I didn't know what they would do about that. Because somebody would still have to set up the count and everything. Didn't know how that would work. But like I say, it's mainly the thoughts about it. I just think it's a good honor to have it for. Just like mine, y'all. It ain't much, but it's Sand Creek Aquatics Wall of Members. This is in memory of Sand Creek, and I'm planning on keeping his logo up there to keep Sand Creek alive. Yeah, she said she had to change it because his family and them been complaining about it. Bait 'em, boys, my goodness.
Hee-haw!
Doing good, Bait 'em. Where you been? Yeah, it would, Butcher. Hiding out. I know the feeling. Getting about too hot to fish, ain't it? I hear that, Batum. That's me. That was me in Florida, sitting back on the balcony and ordering my food delivered. I know, Butcher. I thought we was going to have to put his name up there. Don't never see him anymore. Bait 'em, boys.
Hee-haw!
Finally went fishing yesterday after 6 years. Family life. I tell you, I don't know, Batum. It's Tennessee's growing and growing. Now everybody's determined to keep things open and just keep downplaying it, even though it's getting worse. But I can't say anything, y'all. You can't talk about it. Got a live stream jerked a couple weeks ago because of that. Yeah. I wonder if that hurt the drink any. Yeah, but how long will it last, Butcher? You know if it keeps spreading, it's going to come right back in your territory. Hey, Fish On, do that. That's something I got to get back to because I got everybody's out that I had right at the before I left, but any that came in late, I still got to get sent out. Matter of fact, I went and got me another book of stamps yesterday. So if you want to send that again, if anybody wants a decal who haven't received one, y'all. I'm trying to see my list and see who's left on it. I got to get taken care of. Got to find my list, the problem. Oh, I know, Butcher. I got it somewheres here in my book, but it wouldn't hurt to send it again, be safe. And let me know when you send it if your name's different. Let me know who you are, Fish On. I don't know why I can't find my list of names right now. All right, Butcher. There it is right there. I got everybody on my list. What's your name, Hefty? Fish On. I got everybody on my list except for Sunrise Services. I got to still get his off. And for some reason, Sunrise Services and Chewy LTD, they sent me Gmails to get in touch with them, and it says it won't let me, it's an error in their Gmails, and I cannot get in touch with them. But, bait 'em boys, man, I got me some decals, more decals made up and everything. I'm sending them out to anybody who wants any. Florida was nice, bait 'em boys. Like I say, I didn't do nothing hardly except sit around, buddy, and took it easy because their numbers was doubling every day and everything. Went out to eat with them one time, and I wished I didn't go then, man. Sharkies, they was so packed. It was people standing out all the way to the road, waiting for a seat. The employees wasn't wearing their mask like they was supposed to be. And I was wanting to leave, and everybody got mad because I was wanting to leave, so my little vote didn't count. But I practically held my breath in that place. And after that, I started ordering in. Great seeing you, Batum. Stay healthy, man. That's right, buddy. Gotta do what you can do, then hope the rest of them don't bring it in to you. NDT. Great having you, buddy.
Hee-haw!
Everybody make sure you got bait on, boys.
Hee-haw!
Appreciate it, Batum. It's good to know y'all doing good and everything. I love people popping in I don't get to see in a while and let me know that you're still safe and everything. I know how everything's busy and it's hard, man. If you would though, Fish on, send me that and I'll double check it and everything. But anybody else, like I say, I got everybody up to date. Unless it's something on my phone I missed and writing their address down, but I gotta start back going through all that today and get them sent out. But anybody interested in it, man, friend me on Facebook and send me a message, your address and messenger, and we'll get you taken care of. And anybody got any stickers, decals, man, I'd love to have them and put on my guitar case. Roy and Becky said they got me one in the mail. Danica, I gotta get Danica my address. He said he's got some stickers. Good deal, Fish on. I do want to do something right quick, Fish on. I do want to put Mark's Aquatics up there for what he did for Sand Creek. I really appreciate that. Thank goodness, Butcher. Thanks for the update, man. Let me get a picture right quick, Fish on. All right, got it, buddy. Yeah, it's I got you as the 15th one sent out. But maybe it got lost, buddy. I'll get that I'll get it sent out again. But it's showing like you was the 15th out of like 20 that I've sent out. But as soon as I'm done with this live stream, I'll have it in the mail again. Roy and Becky,
Hee-haw!
y'all make sure you got Roy and Becky. Everybody please go in, take time, make sure you got everybody you see, because they are, people are losing channels. Mike Humphrey said he's lost like 50, and I've lost like 6 overnight. Yeah, I'll get it back out there, Fish on. Like say it shows I sent it out, but that don't mean it didn't get lost. Yeah, we just got to double check on everybody, because I got to go through my list and make sure I still got them, because Mike losing 50, man, that don't sound good. And like I say, I've lost 6 overnight. Roy and Becky's lost 25, so I promise you they're starting that purge again. They're probably hitting channels that don't do much on here, and they knock them off. A lot of them just creates a name and don't have nothing, and I think YouTube does a cleanup on them. Which that kind of gets rid of a lot of the trolls, what just creates a name to come in and harass some of them. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Butcher. So evidently my company might have had a bunch of them. Hey, as long as I don't lose any of my great friends, that's only one's matters anyways. You don't want it to be any of your people you see every day or anything. The other ones, I don't care. Because believe me, out of I'm 1,324 now, and out of 1,324, you get down to it, you might have 50 real ones out of it who hangs with you and everything. Butcher, what's your numbers now? I just don't know why they jump on USA all the time. Evening Fishy Friends, thanks for coming in, buddy. 1,535. I've been trying to catch Butcher and them, and I can't do it. I'm going to have to get Marks and get him to shoot me past y'all. I'm trying to catch you and Coach Plays both. when I got sick and I had to get off here for a while, I was rolling pretty good till then. I ain't been able to get back going good. Coach Plays Texan said we may officially need to be done with Vandy, Butcher. Hey, I'm pretty well done with all the sports, to be honest with you. Butcher, you don't want me on your talk show about sports right now. Coach Plays won't have me on his show. I'm going to catch old Butcher and Coach Plays numbers though. Yeah, I was putting out a lot of fishing videos, Butcher, and after I got sick, it done me in. Oh, it beat the crap out of me. I'm still suffering from the after effects. Butcher, it says Vanderbilt has just decided to completely do away with the athletics department and will now just have the school run the athletics. It's another way for them to make sure that the money isn't being spent. No other D1 school has ever done such a thing. People are saying it's a good chance they could be removed from the SEC. I hope so. That is stupidity, man. That's Vanderbilt for you. Scoot over, Alabama. I'm a-coming. That school's one of the greediest places around, Butcher. They got the money. But, man, that's going to kill their two-time national champ baseball team and everything. But yeah, Butcher, I got to get out and try to start putting out videos again, man. I was trying to dump as many as I could in Panama, and they've been doing pretty good on my site. But I got to figure out a way where I get myself out fishing again without being too hard on me. But you're right. It's you need videos out there too, not just live streaming. Y'all, anybody in the room, if you'll say something, I'd love to give you a yeehaw and shout you out. Tell me where you're from. Roy and Becky. I'm going to start with Roy and Becky from Indiana in Arizona somewheres.
Hee-haw!
And Roy and Becky's, they're proof of the pudding there, y'all. They're doing some good stuff with their live streams and their videos and stuff. Butcher Block
Hee-haw!
from Boston. It's all greed. That's always been their problem, Butcher. And I know what Coach feels about it. And I don't care anymore, but my problem is, Butcher, I don't care about sports anymore. I don't care about hockey. I don't care about NFL. I don't care about college. I sure don't care about soccer. But I'm done with all these softies out there. It's all about the dollar, and not one of them can stand up for what's right or anything. And you're sitting there and giving quarterbacks $450 million. It's stupid. And that's the reason Coach Plays don't want me on his sports talk. That little wuss they got in the NFL, they calls himself a commissioner, man. It's just like NASCAR. And I'm done with all of it. Falter or death, wow. That's awful, Roy and Becky. Hey, I'm done with sports. Right now, I wouldn't care if every one of them folded way there. I'm done with all of it, man. I'm done with all the politics and everything. Till we get somebody to stand up there and just backtrack and everything. Hey, old man France would roll over in his grave right now if he's seen what they've done to NASCAR. It all is, Butcher. All about the money. It ain't a quarterback out there worth $450 million. But you know, the commissioner, though, for NFL, he'll say one thing till somebody complains about it. Then he'll come out and change his mind and everything. He ain't no commissioner. Now he's saying he was wrong about Kaepernick and everything, bull crap. I don't care who it is. You don't kneel during the anthem. Oh, you got that right, Roy and Becky. All NASCAR did down in Talladega that day, they know it was all a stunt to get them on the news, because NASCAR's been dying ever since Earnhardt got killed. They've been dying ever since they changed that 3-stage point system and everything. Man, I used to go to Talladega, Atlanta, Bristol, Charlotte. All the races. We would go. The ones we wasn't at, we was barbecuing out on the deck and stuff. That was racing back then. This ain't racing these days. I'd stop in Hardee's or stop in the store to get a Coke in Alabama or Atlanta and everything. That's where they messed up too. But you'd go in, you'd be standing in there with Bobby Allison, Ricky Rudd, Bill Elliott, and they just traveled by their cars to each race. But that's where they started messing up, Roy and Becky, when they started doing away with their roots around here and they started building all these cookie cutter tracks out west, up north, and everywhere, instead of staying where it was making them a ton of money. And like I say, old man France would roll over in his grave right now. And that's the Catfish views, and I'll take all responsibility for them. Hey, Roy and Becky, we used to go to Bristol, and my buddies had season tickets, and you had to be on a waiting list to get season tickets at Bristol. More seats they built, more people they had. And I would have to go pay way up in the money when I wouldn't have a ticket because they was the hottest selling tickets out there. Now, before this virus, you could get a seat anywhere. Right, a 9-year waiting list. You're exactly right. Used to, you had to go to Talladega, whereas a lot of them sit on the backstretch. Now they don't even have a backstretch stands or anything because they can't feel what they got. These people these days don't know what racing is. I don't watch any of the crap anymore, and I'm not going to watch no more football and stuff. They can have it. $20 years wait list for Patriots. That might drop down a little bit, Butcher. I got no respect for them. And they're going to run the football and stuff just like NASCAR's run their sport. And at $450 million, what is that going to do to other players, Butcher? Yeah, it is, Roy and Becky. $450 million, what is that going to do to all of your other players who steps up, have a good season? They're going to be right in the shoe of baseballs. Everybody getting overpaid. Then they're going to be going on strike because they're not getting their money. And tickets are going to go even higher for the fans. I hope it does. Believe me, I live for the day Roy and Becky to see them completely out of business. And I never thought I would say that about NASCAR. Because, man, I was a big NASCAR fan back in the days. Right now, I can see better racing on the interstate. I seen a lot better race Saturday coming home from Florida. Everybody saying, man, old Catfish getting fired up today. It comes out of me every now and then when something like Vanderbilt ticks me off. Yeah, it is, Roy and Becky. I promise you, Talladega had plans for Bubba Wallace to win that race that day, and he bloated himself. Because it was all a stunt for the ratings. Oh, I got a closet full of stuff, Roy and Becky, where years ago, man, 30 years ago or so, I built all the models back in and everything and collected all the stuff, and I got a closet full of that stuff what ain't worth 15 cents to me right now. And some of it was expensive as heck when I bought it. And right now, it ain't worth 15 cents to me. All in for the money. You got that right, Butcher. And they're not in it for the fans. They care less about the fans. But when you start giving in, Butcher, to all the players or any certain players, just because he runs his mouth and everything, and like the NFL commissioner, you start giving in to one person like that, that is not good for the sport. You know, a tough commissioner used to, when they set a law down and fine you, they set a law down and fined you. No matter what shook out about it. I still don't agree with the kneeling, and I don't agree with 2 anthems. I didn't know we had 2 anthems. And man, the anthem, man, it's a many blacks and whites, all colors died because of that flag and everything. And when you start kneeling during that crap, man, you're dishing every one of them. Like I told Coach Plays, if they want to do anything after the anthem and everything, all of them run out there to the center of the field and kneel after the anthem. I would have had nothing wrong with it. And man, I was just waiting, and we lost a good one yesterday. Charlie Daniels, man. I'm just waiting for a new song of him coming out about everything going on today, and I'm just waiting for it to come out and this happened to him, because I know Charlie Daniels. I promise you, he had something brewing. Which Hank Williams Jr.'s got a song out there too. Catfish Terry ratings might really start dropping. It's grabbers. It's stupid, Butcher. We're all Americans. And just like Butcher, I shouldn't get on any of this crap, but now they tore down the Christopher Columbus statue. The guy who founded America. They tore down that statue and drug it in the water. Where does it all stop? They'll be down there tearing down Dale Earnhardt statues before it's over. But I mean, where does it stop at? And what gripes me, man, is I always enjoy history in school and everything, and they're wanting to do away with history. You learn by history. And man, you watched the news this past weekend, the 4th of July. They're wanting to do away with all the police and everything. And you watch the news this past weekend, it breaks your heart, of all the little kids who was shot over the weekend by being in the wrong place at the wrong time and stuff. And they want to do away with police. And y'all, my stream's not supposed to be about this crap. But when I get sidetracked, I get sidetracked. You learn by history, Butcher. I'm not saying it was right back in, but you learn not to never get back like that again. But now the schooling's going to start they're going to teach history. They're going to go right to 2020. They ain't going to go back during the Western days or anything. The history book's going to be dated starting back in 2020. Maybe I'll get in there. Catfish Terry built them a fish aquarium in 2020. No. Yeehaw.
Hee-haw!
Now, I apologize for all that fish on. And like I say, I'm not supposed to be in here talking all this crap. Thanks to Vanderbilt setting it off. I'm sick of everything being about the dollar, being about the color. Man, it's supposed to be about America. It's supposed to be about everybody. Like Sand Creek, man, he loved everybody. You know, getting right and staying on that track, though, y'all, I'd hate to be a young guy in the world trying to date right now, though. Because anything you say now, they could have you put in prison for it. Enjoy you being in here, Fish On. Catfish is still worried where he was dating 45 years ago and everything. Scared they still might come after me the way they are now. Had me in there. It's crazy. I don't know. We got too soft, y'all. That's what it's all about. We've got too soft, and it's just gonna create a lot of problems with all the countries around us. Where's Butcher Block? There he is. That's it, thick skin. Boy, you said the right word, Butcher. I was fixed to say, Butcher. I looked up, I was wondering where you went. I said, man, got me started on this, and he ducked out on me. Catfish ain't took his senile pills today. I don't know. I just hate seeing everything going backwards, and that's all it is. It's going backwards. It's a virus deal. Everybody had to get locked down for 30, 50 days, and they went crazy. They can't take it. Man, 30, 50 days ain't nothing. Roy and Becky, they're one. We was talking about that the other day. Y'all one of the luckiest persons out there, Roy and Becky, living out like you're living right now. Angler Island. Angler Island, you got any bluegills? Butcher Block and them's got me about mad enough to go fishing, man. Man, I'd about do it, buddy. They got me upset about everything going on these days, man, and having to vent about it. I know when I do go fishing, I can't carry all that stuff in. I'm just going to have to take me a couple rods and a little pack of weights and hooks or something and not worry about toting all that junk in there. Getting Arizona fishing license soon. It'd be a lot of fun. I gotta get Angler Allen a sticker too. $55. I had to buy a 7-day in Florida, and I say it was a waste of money. I got out there. I went out there twice. One day I surf fished, caught a couple, and then I tried shark fishing one night. Water was too rough, and seaweed was too bad. But it cost me $30 for 7 days. I thought you was gonna say you was gonna carry me. I was gonna say, let's go, buddy. Do you work tomorrow, Alan? Catch and kill on the spot. Big J's.
Hee-haw!
When's your next off day, Alan? Wear cargo shorts, my baits are in my pocket, hooks in my head. My problem is, fish on, I was bad about I gotta have my chair, I gotta have my battery pack, I gotta have my lights, I gotta have my tripod, my tackle, baits. And next thing you know, I'm making 3 or 4 trips to the car, which ain't too bad at the start, but at the end of the night, you don't feel like toting all that stuff back. Friday and Saturdays are your off days. CP. Big J's Fish Keeper, Fish On, Angler Allen, Roy Becky, Butcher Block, and Patriots Talk. Alan, I was thinking maybe we should shoot for Thursday night where you're off Friday. And let's go see if we can't catch a flathead, man. Nothing else, get a video made. And you know, get us some fresh bluegill. Well, I'm already crazy. I don't know how wild I'm gonna get. Yeah, have fun, buddy. And get a video made. I don't know if the live stream would work, but at least we'd get a video made. Last couple of times I've tried live streaming, for some reason on location, it's not wanting to work around here. It worked good in Florida. But I was out on the balcony too, so I was still getting the signal good. Oh, I love bass fishing too, fish on. Yeah, have fun, buddy. Like I say, I need to take me a couple reels and a chair and not worry about toting everything in. Because I'm still having my ankles and legs and feet still swelling on me bad. And I'm still pretty well walking with a cane, so I just got to take it easy. But I would like to give it a shot. Leave the wild to you. I would like to get out there, though. Now it's time, man, you can load onto a big flathead anytime. And believe me, those big blues are still out there, too. Let's try shooting for Thursday night, though, buddy. Yeah, I got the spot, buddy, in my mind. Sounds good, buddy. I tell you, Butcher, that'd be neat, man. It'd be neat if we could have ran up to Pigeon Forge next week and seen Mike Humphrey and stuff. He's delivering a dog up there, and if the wife wasn't working, I would about run up there for a night or two just to have lunch with Mike Humphrey. That would have been neat. Chewy, man, where you been, Chewy? I ain't got to see you. Butcher, any of my members, please post your links on here for your perks, and any of my mods who's sharing links out, please post your own links too. Roy and Becky, post your link on here. I keep forgetting to tell my members, y'all. And y'all, my massive flathead and blue cats, Ramsey Country,
Hee-haw!
Wild Bill Wilt,
Hee-haw!
Victor the Servant of the Living God,
Hee-haw!
Tom Kelly Outdoors,
Hee-haw!
Small Fry Aquatics,
Hee-haw!
USA Livestream TV gadgets and things. And you see redfish, bluefish, you see this picture bigger, y'all.
Hee-haw!
He's sending me some fish for my aquarium and won't let me pay them for me. He told me to keep my money in my pocket where it belongs. And that's raising his pictures larger up there. That's just like a super chat, y'all, and I appreciate it. He's sending me some Platinum Galaxy Tiger guppies, and I can't wait to get them in my tank. There you go, Roy and Becky.
Hee-haw!
CP Outdoors, appreciate you, buddy.
Hee-haw!
Butcher Block in the Patriot Talk.
Hee-haw!
CP, somebody, if you can put some or other people up there, Angler Allen and them, man, I would appreciate it. There you go, Chewy Outdoors, Chewy LTT,
Hee-haw!
Angler Allen, get them up there for me. And like I say, for doing that, share your own link. Custom URLs. Chewy, I don't know if I've got to see you or not since I got back from Florida and everything, but it's awesome them getting Sand Creek to 1K. Y'all, breaking news, anybody just coming in? If everything goes plans, me and Angler Allen's got a date for a fishing trip Thursday night. Yeah, don't forget the past couple redfish, bluefish. Appreciate that, Chewy. Chewy, put your own link up there, buddy. No white lightning. Those days are over. What was that drink they used to have around here? They had some kind of drink that was something like a Mountain Dew called something. Lightning something. That'd be the only kind of lightning I'd be drinking. Yeah, Roy and Becky's got their morning show, y'all. Starts in 11 minutes. That'd be awesome. New England Aquarium, Butcher. That'd be awesome. That's what I need to do. I need to make a run up Gatlinburg and go in the aquarium at Gatlinburg and stuff. Mountain Lightning, that's it. It's some kind of lightning I'm going to be drinking. Might have a Cayman Jack. But I won't even do that if I'm driving, y'all. I won't have one drink and drive. I was stupid back when I was young, but that's something I'll never do anymore. I won't even go out to a restaurant or have one drink and drive or anything. Dean Rivers, buddy.
Hee-haw!
That's awesome, Chewy. Is that to you?
Yeah, just trying to get good reception, but everything's dropping.
Don't make sense. You got your hotspot on or anything? Sometimes it helps to turn that stuff off. Y'all don't forget my members board, Sand Creek Aquatics, wall of members in memory of Sand Creek Aquatics. USA Livestream, TV Gadgets and Things, Wild Bill Wilt, Small Fry Aquatics, Tom Kelly Outdoors, Victor the Servant of the Living God, Ramsey Country, Redfish, Bluefish, The Coach Plays, Daniken Aquatics, Kaler's Aquatic, The Fishing Trucker, Roy and Becky's Travel, now called Creek Aquatics. I gotta change that. Is Amy. Butcher Block in the Patriots Talk, Sand Creek Aquatics. Still in you, Stelia. I haven't seen Stelia for a while. Fishing with Slip, Blue Tea, Idaho. Chattanooga Ed. Sexy, Too Much For You, Coleman. The Carver Family, CP Grand Outdoors. And Sandy K, y'all.
Hee-haw!
No, I haven't heard it, Chewy. Does it? I changed it out. Why does it keep saying that, Butcher? Dang, I went in there and edited that. I've already edited it 2 or 3 times. Maybe I'm still in Panama. Evidently in my head, I'm still there, dude. I wish I was still sitting on that balcony. Unreal, Butcher. Live from Panama. Oh, believe me, I wish I could go back. I wish I could go to the mountains. I've got to go get me some brakes put on my car. I want to make a run to the mountains. The mountains are calling. Yeah, I love that view down there in Panama, man. Yeah, the heat's bad right now, CP. I'll have to check it out, Chewy. Dana, I don't think I could ever get tired of it. I'd love to own that condo, one of those condos we was in, and I would enjoy it just never setting foot out on the beach, just going out on my balcony. Or, man, the view from the master bedroom is unreal. Lay in there at night and watch lightning storms. And the only bad thing about the condos is the parking. When they build those condos, they don't think about parking. But as far as that, I wouldn't ever get tired of the beach. Breaking news, Butcher. The Nashville SC soccer opening game. MSL is back. Tournament is postponed after 5 players tested positive. Maybe they'll cancel the season. That's something I got no love for is soccer. I hope it gets canceled, Dean. I'm sick of it, too. I'm sick of all the sports. Pay up $450 million to a quarterback. It ain't nobody worth that kind of money. But we've been down that road. I got to stay off of it. Catfish was venting bad early. What worries me is the schools right now, man. They're still saying everything's on to start school on time and everything. How are they going to send these little kids back to school with everything doubling every day? It's all about the money. And you know, I got respect, Butcher. Yeah, Butcher, I got respect. It's been a couple Atlanta Braves player has set out, not going to play this season. And the Vanderbilt player for the Dodgers, what's his name? He has came forth. He's not going to play this season. I got respect for them who's more worried about their health than they are the dollar, man. I tell you, I wish they would let Luke be homeschooled. How can you send a kid back to school with all of this? Yeah, I love that, Dean. The baseball players are saying no and setting out. I love it, Butcher. Now, that's kind of protest I'd love to see. If the big shots don't care about your lives and everything, I love seeing the players step up. Because it ain't just them, it's their family and everything they got to think about. That's exactly right, Dean. You know, Fish on Luke, he kept a code and stuff in going to kindergarten and everything last year. And with this crap out there, and I don't care how much they wear a mask and distance and stuff, kids going to be kids. They're going to get around each other. I hope some of them steps up, Dean, and refuse to do it. That's pretty well. It's the same story around here. Fish on. Lucas been a lot better since school was out. But it seemed like he kept a cold in school. But cases are doubling, and they're saying school's still on schedule to start opening day. I don't understand it. Something's wrong with that picture. They can do online, but when you got split parents, Carver families wanting to do the online, the other ones wanting to disagree about it, so it's like you ain't got a choice unless both of you agree with it. And anybody don't love their kids enough to, man, no way I'd send mine to school. I just wouldn't do it if I still had little kids. Chewy, I like blues and but yeah, I like it and Butcher, believe me, don't get me started. Snotty nose calls, I know, man. Same here. Yeah, I know, Dean, and you should be. It should be nothing but what's best for your kids. It looks blue today, don't it? It's a bluish gray. Oh, I'm sure I would, Chewy. How's it gonna make people feel good? Y'all, I've had brown hair all my life, but my beard was always jet black. It was crazy. And I guess that's the reason my beard's got the bluish look now. Yeah, Dane, it is. Yeah, Chewy, I'll have to try doing it sometime, buddy. Chewy, you ain't been in here, but that's my fish tank, buddy, behind me. I went out and got it Sunday. I got it set up. I'm just waiting on some fish now. I got me a 37 gallon. I tell you, Butcher, your governor and everything, I praise him. He done everything the right way, and it proves it makes a difference when you do it right. Because y'all take one of the biggest places around Ground Zero, any of these other places, it would be a disaster zone right now if they was trying to run that. He's done a heck of a job. Because you didn't go live yet. Yeah, I had a late night stream last night. Well, I say late, 8 o'clock or so. Hey, I believe it, Dean. We're in the same boat here, buddy. I'm wanting some real plants, Chewy, but believe me, PetSmart didn't have nothing up there, man. They didn't have crap. They don't even have no guppies. Very few plants, and what plants they had looked bad. Does redfish carry plants too? I'm scared to say anything to redfish, be honest with you. I was talking to him yesterday, about buying some guppies from him because he told me when I got me a tank that he would hook me up some guppies. So I talked to him last night and trying to get one of them to buy some, and he told me to keep my money in my pocket where it belongs. He's going to send me some, so I hate to ask him if he's got any plans. I'm willing to pay for them. Well, even Trump now has changed his tune, saying it's because we're running testes. Of course we're running testes. But evidently, people's got it. But he's starting to say now that it's harmless. Tell all the families who's lost that actor up there on Broadway and everything. Tell everybody it's harmless. But like I say, I gotta get off that. Man, I've been pushing my limit getting my stream jerk today, y'all. No, I'm just talking. I talked to him about getting fish and offered to pay him for them. He wouldn't let me pay him for them. So if I try offering to buy some plants and everything, I hate even asking them. That's the reason I got his picture enlarged there, y'all. That's sending me some fish and won't let me pay for them. It's just like a super chat, man. I appreciate redfish, bluefish. Well, Butcher, I was agreeing with a lot of the stuff he was doing and saying and everything. But it seems like he's just made a complete circle lately. Oh, I'd love to have some. I'd like to get me some of that water lettuce, some stuff like that. Mike Humphrey. Mike, you feeling any better, buddy?
Hee-haw!
Too hot. I know Mike was feeling under the weather a little bit yesterday. Got overheated. That'll do it to you, buddy. I know, Chewy. I appreciate the help, man. I'd love to have some nice live plants, but, and like I say, man, I can't afford a lot and everything, and I appreciate it, but I don't want it to look like I'm asking for handouts or anything, Chewy. Man, I love all my friends, my fish family, and I appreciate everybody. You know, I was on that, once again, I forget about it, the name of it, Get Gills or something like that. And some of the fish ain't bad prices, but man, it's the shipping what eats you up. Y'all stream tonight, Butcher? That's awesome. Y'all, all my members, please share your links. Any of my mods sharing links, please share your link too.
Hee-haw!
And make sure you got everybody, because evidently YouTube's doing the purge. Mike, I lost like 6 overnight. I know you said you've lost like 50. Roy and Becky said they've lost like 25. Is that right, Chewy? Ever get working any better?
Really fixated, all the drop off and on.
Lost almost 60 now. I think what it is, Mike, YouTube's going in there, and me and Butcher talked about that, and they get rid of a lot of these stagnant and robots, and accounts don't really do anything or anything. Just cleaning up the system. So evidently you had a few of them like that. I know the last time they did it, I lost like 80. So that's probably what it is. But it's good they go through there and clear some of that stuff out every so often. I gotta get in there and figure out why my thing, I keep changing it, but Butcher said it keeps saying I'm live from Panama. And I gotta see why it's doing that. Because I change it every time. Is it Sunday when you're going, Mark? Yeah, I told my wife, man, I wish she was off. We'd run up there and have a meal with you. Hope you have good weather and safe travels, buddy. How do y'all go, Mike, heading up there? What interstates and stuff? Just be careful, buddy. One of Butcher Block and Coach Play's sports talk people was coming back from vacation Saturday or Sunday and had a blowout on their truck, and the truck flipped over a few times, and the wife's in real bad condition, and him and his daughter got banged up and said tire blew out. That's me, Mike. I set it on MapQuest and let it take me the way. But she had her third surgery today since the accident, but Butcher was telling me surgeries went good today. but she's got several broken ribs and 2 broken arms. One arm they talk like was broken so many places and bad cuts and everything. But I hope everything goes good, and man, they're lucky. I know, Dean, and I tell you, Dean, from Montgomery through Birmingham, it's the craziest people. It's like that Fast and Furious. They're just darting in and out, flying, and you get on down the road, and I've seen 2 wrecks coming home where it'd be raining and they run off the road and everything. Which it happens around here too. Yeah, I hope they're going to be good. She's got really a long road ahead of her and everything, but it was bad to hear and everything. But next week, y'all, gonna see some fishies swimming around in that tank. Thanks to Redfish, he's sending me some Platinum Galaxy tigers, man, and I looked at some pictures of them. Those are some really neat looking fish. I gotta find me some of those albino koi catfish or whatever they're called. I know, Dane, man. They drive crazy. That's the worst road between Birmingham, through Birmingham, and almost halfway to Montgomery. That old concrete, and it's wore out, and it's just bumping like crazy. And people just running up on your back ends. Then when they pass you, they barely miss clipping you. They cut back in so close and everything. Unreal. Yeah, I was thinking about that this morning too, Mike. I always like those neons. I don't know if them and guppies can be together or not. Chewy, anybody in here knows. But I always like the neons. And man, I didn't know it was several different breeds of them too, Mike. I like how they run around in schools, like. Had them together years ago. They are neat fish, though. Those endlers are some good looking little fish too. Mike, what time y'all leaving out to go to the mountains? I didn't know if y'all's route takes you through Nashville or if y'all probably cut more through Kentucky and everything going. Probably around 8. Yeah, I know what you mean, Mike. Yeah, I'd like to say, just take it easy and have a safe trip, buddy. We're going to make it up there. I'm going to run up to the mountains, even if it's for a couple nights sometime, and I need to get up there more often. We used to go 2 or 3 times a year. Dang, it ain't really that far for us, and I need to get back up there. That'd be awesome, Mike. I love Gatlinburg, man. I'd rather be in Gatlinburg than Pigeon Forge. It ain't the same as it used to be. They've after that big fire, a lot of the places got destroyed and stuff, and now they've either turned where certain things was. It's parking lots now, or they're building those dang distilleries everywhere. They got 3 or 4 of those distilleries up there now. I liked it back when it was the old days, old fashioned and everything, but every time one of those mom and pop places closed down, it seems like they build something in its place, tear the old motels down and build parking garages and stuff. So it ain't the same as it was, but I still like it. Now, for me to get to Gatlinburg, probably about 3.5 hours from here. Knoxville's like 100 and roughly 110 miles from here. And I might could get there a little quicker if I do the interstate all the way. But I like getting off Lenoir City and going in the back way and the scenic ride and everything. Once I get off the interstate at Lenoir City, I love that drive. Go through Townsend and up through that way. I don't never go to Knoxville anymore. It's about an hour and a half interstate, then roughly an hour and a half through the back ways and stuff. I tell you what, though, if the wife was off, we'd run up there just to have lunch with Mike. That would be awesome. $7 or 8 hours for you. Green beans. Man, my garden's looking good, Mike, since we've been gone. Hard to believe it growed that much in a week's time. But they said Tennessee got a lot of rain while we was gone. Bailey. We got Bailey and Karma back yesterday. She lost a little weight and was starving to death, Mike. I don't think she ate the whole time we was gone. She was starving when we got home. And I bet she laid there and whined the whole time we was gone. You need to go outside? Yeah? What do you want, baby girl? Pond outside close to overflowing. Yeah, she's lost some weight and stuff, and I got her home and everything. She ate, and I asked her, I said, "You want to go to bed?" And she started whining, and she's wanting to get in that bed, man. Fried catfish tails. Man, I've been craving some, for some reason, Cracker Barrel pinto beans and cornbread, man. A big old thing of pinto beans, and it'd be good. I know she was, Dean. Believe me, I missed her the whole trip, and Karma too. Karma was excited to see her. You want to come up here? Nobody ain't seen you in over a week. My little baby. Mwah. That's the only bad thing about the trip, man, missing your babies. We go to the mountains, she going with me. I love pinto beans and cornbread. I love you. Uh-oh. Karma hears me. She made me mad yesterday evening, though. I had her before I left. I'd go outside and she'll stop and mind me and everything. I made that video, but yesterday I took her out. And this man, woman, little girl was walking down the street, and she ran out in the road and wouldn't play me no mind, so I had to spank her little butt a little bit, didn't I? But you could tell she hasn't ate. She was starving. And plus they gave us the back-to-back of food, and it wasn't hardly anything taken out of the food. Oh, they are, Mike. They're little babies. And man, those dogs you got Wild Bill, man, there's some beautiful dogs, boy. Pups. Would you want to sit down just for a second, Shirley? I really need to take her out, and I need to use the bathroom. But they're little kids, you got that right. She had me taking her out 5 o'clock this morning. Y'all, Carver family gonna sit down and let me take her outside right quick. I'll be right back. Oh.
Oh man, how's it going, everybody? Go in here fishing. Tactics, Mike Humphrey, Dean Rivers Edge. Hope everybody's doing good. See, Catfish got his tank in the background on repeat. How's it going fishing? Fish on. Oh, but Mikey Mike. I'm wore out. So not too active right now. Oh no, Mike. Doing alright. I just wore out from the travels and everything. I ain't really been able to get much rest. So that's what I'm doing today and tomorrow, just resting. Man, I don't know about that, Mike. We ate so good on vacation, I think I actually gained some weight. Yeah, we did fish on. Hated to come back. It was a great trip. You gotta come back and back to work and everything else. Finally, Mike. There you go. Still could take a while. I know when Luke came, it was like started about 4 o'clock in the morning and lasted till like 8 o'clock at night. I bet you are, Mike.
It's still got a little cloudiness to it. Don't matter, take her out.
Here, I'll take her out.
You sure?
Yeah.
That'll go too. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Coach Plays is calling me.
Come here, Thomas, gonna go out. Come on. Go in here for me.
Hey.
Go.
Yeah, I'll let you in. Hey, Mom, let Coach in.
What is it?
Coach said, let me in.
Oh, Coach who?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Didn't know it was time for him. Alright, y'all, I'm back. Man, it's hot out there and it gives me my breathing problems. Mike, me and Angler Allen gonna try going fishing Thursday night. I hope gets better. You been to PetSmart?
Yesterday, I think
Oh.
I might get out here in a minute and go get some goldfish maybe.
I'm thinking about running up to one in Mount Juliet.
Because I tried to go to one in Hermitage and you were required to wear a mask, and I thought I had one in my truck. And
The Hermitage ain't got crap.
really, I was just getting goldfish. I figured they had goldfish.
But if you won't get out, man, you go back.
I mean, I like to do it quick because I like to get back on the road.
I'd like to.
I mean, if you want to,
New Soul will join us today. Thank the Lord. Fish on. Yeah, that's what we're thinking, Mike. I'd love to get a video made, and man, I'd love to catch some flatheads. And I just told him I can't grab me a couple rods. I can't tote all the crap in I'm used to taking, and he said he can take care of a lot of it. So I just need somebody to be there with me anymore. And I know he's been wanting me to go fishing for quite a while. Fish on Mike said he used to have them in his tank years ago. But can neons, are they okay to be with guppies? Or any fish family in here knows? Because we was talking, I do like those neons too. That's the problem, Mike. That's the problem. I thought if we go, it might be late, but just like right now, just taking the dog out and I'm hurting in my chest and can't breathe. Some neons like to nip their tails. See, that's what I was worried about. And will a female beta hurt the guppies? Or is it anything you suggest can be with the guppies that don't hurt them? I know I need some of the albino koi catfish, but I don't need them until I get some guppies where they'll have something to feed off the bottom and stuff. But I did hear a lot of fish likes to nip at their tails and stuff. Boy, I bet, Mike. I can't handle the heat anymore. Heat gets me so quick. Man, I used to love it, and anymore I cannot do it. Y'all, while I got everybody in here, I want to share out Mark's Aquatic because he's, from what I understand, one had the push to really get Sand Creek Aquatics to 1K. And Fish on Tankotics. Yeah, I'm sure it does, Fish on. Dean Rivers, I appreciate you. Yeah, the cheese state, ain't it? What are you doing? I wish, man.
They're dropping the plan right now.
Dropping.
Letting everybody know what the plan is and everything, and they're offering a virtual classing for at least the first half of the year.
I hope so. We was talking about that on here this morning. That's awesome, Fish on that, and I appreciate you getting in touch with them. And but I watched his video. He was pushing for them. And man, it got Sand Creek up there fast.
Got some of these if you want.
Oh, some shells. Yeah, I seen you had posted something about shells. Y'all, I think me and Coach Plays might gonna run out to PetSmart and he need to get some stuff for his tank. but might just go for the heck of it to get out of the house for a minute. See, I ain't never visited up north any places like that. It would be neat, Mike. I'll let them know, Butcher. Hey, if you and Coach played this, hey, you want me on the panel tonight, let me know, Butcher. If you want my intake on the sports, I'll give you some color, what they call it, be a color contaminator or whatever. Wow, fish, huh? Yeah. That's it, Butcher. Coach won't let me in any of his streams. I don't hold no punches, man. Y'all could have a segment of the old man's view, like Saturday Night Live does and stuff. We got a 5-minute of the old man's view. We're not responsible for anything that Catfish Terry says during this segment. Oh yeah, Jim Carrey, man. I love all that stuff, man. Man, I was watching down in Florida, and it was playing down there. I was watching that Step Brothers again with Will Ferrell and them. Man, that show was awesome. And we was watching the dang Impractical Jokers too, man. It is awesome watching those guys. And I gotta get back watching those shows around here. Yeah, put your disclaimer up, buddy. Totally the views of Catfish Terry, and no way are y'all endorsing the remarks from Catfish Terry. Oh, it's crazy, Butcher. Everything in that show's crazy. But it's a good show. They decided they wanted to build a bunk bed and got their parents' permission, then that thing collapsed on top of them. On top of them. He thought he killed them. He went running to his parents' bedrooms. Blood everywhere. Had a little cut on him. Yeah. Crazy. And like I say, the impractical jokers, man, it ain't nothing they won't do. I don't see how they haven't got the crap beat out of them. When you get up, I think I'm going to have an aspirin. I can't breathe. I had to do this yesterday, but I didn't chew one aspirin the whole time I was in Florida. And last 2 days, I went outside and I'm hurting, can't breathe. Yeah.
I don't think the air quality is really high.
Boy, it's rough out there. I hate chewing aspirins. Lisa, how you doing? Any baby news out of you or Mike Humphrey? I went and took the dog out, and now I can't get a breath. My lung still gives me problems. Nothing like they was, but I made it the whole trip to Florida and did pretty good. Mike's still waiting. Lisa was telling me yesterday she would bet you would have a granddaughter before hers comes. Hopefully very soon. Man, some oxygen probably would help out a lot. They used to have those places, I don't know if they're still up there in Gatlinburg, those little shops you can go in and sit down and just breathe oxygen and stuff. Some of these malls used to have it. Yeah, every time I go to Gatlinburg, Mike, I'd have problems. Up there, my hands and everything swells for some reason. It gets where I can't move my fingers or anything. I swell up so bad for some reason. And ever since I went to Florida, though, it's been my ankles and feet and legs. But like I say, I took the dog out. The air's awful outside. But, yeah, I hope it don't bother you, Mike. But every time I go, my fingers and everything swells so bad for some reason. But yeah, you got that. I hope it don't bother you. Don't look in the mirror, buddy. Hope his head don't swell. Wi-Fi messing with Lisa. You should fit right in the mountains, mountain man. Maybe you can run into Digger and them up there and do an episode with them. Well, Lisa, where you're at in Colorado, you're up. Are you up high there where you're at, or start going to the beard 2 days ago? I'd love to be in Gatlinburg, man. I could. My dream would be 6 months in Gatlinburg and 6 months on the balcony at Panama City. Yeah. I heard that. Hey, that was a problem in Panama, Mark. That's one thing on the balconies in Panama. Somebody had a lot of money or they was growing it theirself, but the air, man. It was thick and bad. Somebody's smoking all around those condos. Yeah, like a skunk, man. Might be the reason I breathe pretty good down there. Well, believe me, if you was down there, you would have done it just by sitting out on the balcony. Then the coach plays. His in-laws were staying in condos over beside us, and they said they had the same problem over there. It was this first year I've ever seen it like that, Lisa. But I mean the whole trip they was out there. And Butcher, I gotta admit, I felt pretty good and had a pretty good time. And didn't really have no breathing problems. What's wrong, baby? What do you want? Well, it is getting about time for the other, ain't it? Huh? Yeah, like I say, don't tempt them. Hey, don't put nothing past Mike, man. A man go drive 1,300 miles to deliver a puppy. Yeah, the margaritas was good, man. Yeah, I know, fish on. Like I say, it's just one of the things you had to deal with in paradise. Oh man, don't get Mike thinking. Redfish said he's probably going to mail on Monday. Said he hates to mail them on Wednesdays or anything because a lot of times they get trapped at the post office over the weekend. So he's going to ship me some Monday, he said, and I'm looking forward to it. But I tell you, I'm enjoying it just even without fish. I enjoy looking at it. But I think that's what I'm going to do. With the tank, a water tester came with it. So I think I'm going to take some of that water and go over there and just let them test the water and see how it's looking and everything. But y'all, I guess I better be getting off here. I've been streaming 2 hours and 52 minutes. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Mike. They didn't have no stuff to get rid of the chlorine and stuff up there. But Small Fry said your chlorine 24 hours is gone. But I figure if I get it tested, they could tell me about. I don't know anything about water, man. They get talking pH and hardness and all that stuff. I'm lost there and all of that. I'm learning a lot in the videos and stuff I didn't even know about fish tanks, just like I never did know about cycling a tank, man. I used to get a tank, fill it up with water, dechlorinate it, throw them in there. I didn't know you had to cycle a tank. They never told us you had to. So it's fun learning all this stuff. Never get too old to learn, man. I've always said that. You need to do it, Mike. I tell you, it's peaceful, man. I enjoy it. And I can imagine how much I'm going to enjoy it once I get the fish in there. just looking at it, I enjoy the crap out of it. Which I've always liked them. I just never, since way back in years, well, dang, I don't even know if we've had one since we've been married. Huh? I know one time we had goldfish, man, and man, the goldfish can dirty a tank up back in so bad. They had 55-gallon tanks, Mike, for $100, the kits. It'd be nice out there in your man cave. You know, Small Fry Aquatics told me he had 60-something tanks. Can you imagine that? That is unreal. Yeah, that's. See what our temperature is, Mike. We're 90. Feels like 98, it says. Dew point 72. So we're right there with you, buddy. But y'all, I appreciate everybody hanging out in my stream. I'm going to get off and make a run with 87 in Boston. Butcher, man. Butcher's been with me the whole show, y'all.
Hee-haw!
Butcher's been around. I know he's been in and out, but he's been around with me all morning. That's awesome. Yeah, anything above 85, you're right. Fish On's been with me the whole show. Fish On, appreciate you. Mike, I might move with you, buddy. I got where I can handle the cold better than the hot. And I didn't think I'd ever say that. Always on duty, Butcher. Appreciate you, buddy. Y'all don't forget Butcher Block and the coach plays tonight. And if we can get the contract worked out, it might be a segment of Catfish Terry. No, thank you, Fish On.
Hee-haw!
But who knows, we might get one of those late breaking contracts signed for Butcher and them. I know Coach Play's telling Butcher right now, no way. I will. But y'all, I'm going to get off here. I know he's wanting to go, and I don't want to be holding him up, and I told him I'd ride with him. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all coming hanging out with me. Give them the double. I'll do it, Butcher. Hey, Butcher, what time's y'all show tonight? Mike, love you, buddy. Alright. Fish on, appreciate you, love you. Y'all make my days, man, coming in here and hanging out with me. I can't tell you how much I enjoy it. Chewy, everybody, we've had great people in here today. It's awesome. 7 p.m. Central. Everybody try popping in, showing Butcher Block and them some love at 7 p.m. Set your notifications right now, everybody. But I'm out of here. Love y'all. Take care.
Hee-haw!
I'm going to wait 30 more seconds. 30 seconds to 3 hours. Can we get a contract in 30 seconds? 40, 20 seconds. Oh, is it going to be on Coach Blade's channel? Well, it ain't going to be no contract because he won't let me in there. Breaking news, no contract. I'm out of here. Love y'all.